You've stopped into another episode of Dad Crossing where myself, Nick, and my co-host Sean will have real, honest chats about the highs and lows of dad life. We'll laugh together at the craziness of parenting and the silliness of our kiddos, and we'll support each other through the challenges and tough decisions of fatherhood. Whether you're a seasoned granddad or a dad-to-be, we promise laughs, relatable, and sometimes raw talk, and expert help to tackle the tough issues. Not from Sean and me, but from the amazing guests we'll have on the show. So let's be dads crossing through life together. Well, Sean, Noah got to play a new video game today. One that he's kind of been asking for a real long time. And I have no problem with this video game other than that I know that my son will get sucked into it, and I didn't want to deal with it. But it's coming out on Switch 2, and he's like, I'm going to buy it, Dad. And I was like, well, I don't want to be a jerk. I don't want to be such a jerk dad that I'm not going to tell him that I can get it for free on Xbox, because that's like just a little too much. Like, I wouldn't do that. So I downloaded Madden 25. There's 26 out as a new one, but I was like, listen, if you want to buy that one, you can if you want to spend money. But you can play Madden 25 on the Xbox, and that's fine. But I have no problem with playing it. It's a fine game. I just know that he will get super sucked in. So
I was going to ask the question because I saw as I was getting everything set up, I was like, it's not like Nick to be playing an American football game.
Yeah. It's. I mean,
all the games you could be playing.
Yeah, I really loved it. To be fair, I had super sucked into it when I was in college. I played many seasons. And it was, we might have to stop the podcast because my daughter is like kind of an utter, speaking of dad crossing, she's really, I don't know what brother did or what something happened. They're alone up there, but there's weeping and gnashing of teeth is what I hear from down here. So we'll see if it calms itself and go from there. Anyways, so yeah, I was really sucked into it when I was in college, like a lot. And
just hang on a second. You're gonna let them go full Hunger Games?
Well, I mean, it's too late now. Either they've solved it or one's gone. So because the
one true tribute wins.
That's right.
So anyway, tell your NFL story.
I mean, at this point, there's, one, you just gotta kind of listen. You know your kids, and so if it keeps going, or if there's a lot of noise, or then something. But also, Ariel has the ability to just totally wail and then be fine in a second. So you kind of just gotta listen. So either she's fine or it was the Hunger Games and she lost. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
She won.
I guess that's also true. That stopped her weeping. That's possible, yeah. Well, I guess we'll figure out. Welcome to Great Parenting by Sean and Nick, or at least Nick. Nick really alone. This is only a me problem. Anyways, so I was super addicted to it for a lot of my college career, and I assumed Noah probably would be the same way, and I didn't really want to deal with it. So I was just like, yeah, I don't know, buddy. It's not on the Switch. And so here we are. And so screw you, Nintendo. You brought it out, but I gave it to him on the Xbox, finally. Take that.
At least Xbox are doing well with something.
Yeah, exactly. And so he's played it. We played our first game together. Also, God, they have so much, everything else in the world. It's totally monetized, and it's awful, and it's disgusting and gross. You used to just turn it on, and it would be the simple menu, and you would just be choose if you wanted to do season or a quick play or blah, blah, blah. Now it's you want the field pass? Oh, you want to up? Oh, XP? Oh, yeah, do a rookie training, blah, 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 blah. I'm man, it's throw up in my mouth a little bit. It's disgusting. I just want to play Madden. I don't want you to try to freaking nickel and dime me.
Does Electronic Arts still make it?
Yeah, you can tell. They definitely do.
Well, there's your reasons.
Yeah, I know.
It's at the full EA works. EA Sports. It's how we take your money.
They were like one of the first. Oh, not the first, because somebody who had the horse armor that everybody paid for and thought it was ridiculous, but still they made a scadlet of money. I can't remember. Anyways, if you wanted the legit stadiums to play in, to make it look like the stadiums from the NFL teams, you had to buy like stadium packs, and they came in like, I don't know, I think like 4 a pack or something like that. So that was way, way, way back when I was in college, and that was like, oh, you want me to pay $3 for a stadium pack? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, that'd be like you need to buy so much of the in-game currency, but buying the smallest amount of in-game currency doesn't quite get you 1. You have to buy 2, so then you have more left over. But that amount that you have left over isn't enough to get something else. So yeah,
I've only played one quick game.
That's what I think does.
Yeah, I know. I've only played one quick play game with Noah now, and I'm pretty sure at this point they've probably like monetized it. Like, do you want the logos on the players? Well, that's gonna cost you. Do you want them in all the players or just individual players? Because you're gonna pay more for that. No, I'm just kidding. That's not true, but it feels like that sometimes. Yeah. Anyways, so he's playing that. I'm pretty excited for him. It was fun to play a game of Madden, but I'm just worried he won't ever play anything else with me again. So that's my story.
Yeah, but that just lets you go and like play. Because you can't play Grounded if he's playing it.
No, I can play Grounded. No, I play Grounded. Yeah. You're killing bugs at this point. If we're playing Zelda and we're killing monsters, we can kill bugs. It's fine. It's no big deal. I
spend most of my time running away from bugs, not killing them.
Well, I mean, after being in the first Grounded for so long, starting off was a lot easier, right? Like you walk up and Noah's like, get the ladybug. It's like, no, you don't touch a ladybug right now, buddy. Trust me. Like, let me tell you what happens if you do that. They're nice until you're not nice, and then they're not nice, and they're a lot not nicer.
Were there ever snails in the first one?
No, I saw one. I didn't try to attack it, but I did see it.
Yeah, it had a big, really, really, really big health bar, so I wasn't bothering it.
Yeah.
I've learned very quickly if it's got a very, very big health bar, stay clear of it, especially if it's passive.
Yeah. So I just took out some aphids and stuff like that. I want to get into that, I really do, but I gotta finish Bonanza. And Sean, that game is like a freaking never-ending. It's like the Duracell Energizer Bunny thing just freaking keeps going. I'm like,
yep.
I'm on the Radiance level still, Sean, because I'm like 4 deep now. I'm like, of course, this is no. Oh, another one. No. Okay, another sublayer. All right, great. And I kind of am sad inside because I would be like, I am gotta be close to being done. But you told me how many freaking bananas are in this thing, and I ain't even close to that number. So now I'm sad.
777.
Wait, 777?
Yeah, that's the official like the official story bananas, but there's extra ones on top.
Okay. Oh, that makes me feel a little bit better. I am much closer to that number. You gave me a 900 number at one.
Oh yeah, I'm into the 900s.
Yeah, okay.
But to do the story to 100% of the story, you need to have collected 777.
I'm not really close, but I'm much closer. I'm only like 100 bananas, 125-ish bananas, 50 maybe away from that. But the 900 number really had me sad inside. I was like, yeah, just so many more bananas. I will not get that number, I guarantee you, because I've loved this game, but I'm kind of like, okay, I am ready. I've done my thing, but I'm not going to put it down until I beat it. So, which means I can't really get into Grounded. I just like downloaded it and played like 15 minutes of it, and then I told myself, nah, I can't do this. I got to finish the Bonanza before I get into Grounded. Otherwise, I'll never see the end of Bonanza, and I don't want that to happen. So,
yeah, I'm itching to get back to Grounded because I really enjoyed the bit that I play with it, but that requires me to have time where I can sit in front of the TV, where at the moment a lot of my gaming is taking place sat in bed with my Switch.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. I mean, Grounded 2 is meant to be coming on the Switch.
Is it?
Rumored.
Oh, well, don't get me. Yeah, I said when Grounded 2 was initially announced, I said that on X. I was like, Grounded 2? Switch 2. Come on. I was before the Switch 2 was even out. I was like, put the two together. I don't know if it can run.
It handle it. It's so easy.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've finally got around to playing that cat game that I really wanted to play that never came to Xbox until it was too late.
What cat game?
I'm playing Stray on the Switch 2.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
It was on 70% off in the eStore, so I was like, well, I'm going to buy that.
Nice.
Love it. Awesome little game.
Cool.
A lot more depth to it than I thought. So
nice.
So that's what I've been playing, and that's it really. I've not really played anything else since we last spoke, apart from Balatro, but I've already shown you that.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff you got going on over there, my man. We've played more Minecraft. We made a church/library where we put all our enchantment stuff in the library. Very cool. I will say I kind of feel that this goes in waves. I'll be back, but this wave of Minecraft is coming to an end. Like we've got the church and the library. We've got the hotel and the restaurant. We've got a bunch of stuff. I worked with Redstone this time, which, by the way, man, that's fun. Really fun. So we made a little port. That was another thing. So the walls go all the way down to the seafloor, and it's just like,
wow.
Yeah, it's just like this little. It's not like much of the sea, but enough to where you can put boats in there and they won't float away, and nobody can come in and try to steal them or sit in them like drowns like to do. So, but then I was like, well, this is lame because now what do? I can't get a boat through a gate. So what do I got to do? So I was like, okay, I'll make some sticky pistons, and I'll do a little lever thing. Great, okay, that's cool. But now when I'm on the other side, what do I do? So I would have Noah come over and shut it when I got there. Well, that's annoying. So then I put another lever on the other side, and I got to tell you, this was my favorite part so far of Minecraft. So I put, just like you would think, I put the little redstone or the redstone to that lever. Okay. Opens it. Great. Closes it. Do the other one. Opens it. Great. Go back to the other one. Close it. Oh, no. Okay. Doesn't close. All right. And then I go back to the other one. Close it. Then I go back to the other one. Open it. Oh, good. And I was like, holy crap. It works just like a three-way switch. Like, this is a real life problem I have actually see quite often in houses. And it hit me right away. I was like, this is a three-way switch. That's exactly the problem that people run into when they do this kind of thing. And they're like, I don't know why it doesn't work. Can you help me? And I was blown away by the engineering of it. I was like, and I had to work it in my head.
You need the redstone to go from the back of another lever to the one that you want to use to operate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like a signal live, isn't it? That's the word. Well, I know they use in the UK for it, so signal live.
Yeah. And it was amazing. I thought it was the coolest thing. I was like, whoa, you can do so much stuff with this. Now that I realize that it's just like a real live circuit. Like they've programmed it that way. So I thought that was very cool. So
just wait, because you can also do it as you can put OR gates in. So you can start putting programmed gates in.
Oh man.
With redstone. Like you can have you could set it like an airlock system that door won't, those gates won't open unless the other gates are closed.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's very cool. I mean, I always knew people would talk about like all this stuff you could do, but I just never got into redstone. And I'm still not that deep into it. I mean, this is like baby stuff compared to what some people are doing. And then on our church, we put a bell, which we found in a village, and we found out that if you run redstone from a bell to a lever, it'll make noise automatically. You don't have to hit it. So we put the bell on the top of the church and ran redstone all the way down. And now whenever there's danger or Ariel decides that she wants to call a town meeting, she runs to the bell and hits the bell and says, guys, we need to meet. And then we all meet in the church.
That's quite clever. Does it is it a continuous noise until you deactivate the lever?
No, you just hit it. Ding, 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 as many times as you want. So actually, now I want to know. I don't know. I don't think so, but now I want to see if that's the case or not. And I'll check it and report back. So
yeah, this is where I point you in the direction of YouTube videos to make repeaters. So if you turn the switch on, it'll send a signal to something, but then it'll repeat the signal.
Oh, okay.
So she could just flick it once and it go ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
And you can set how fast that happens as well.
Oh my gosh, there's so much. It's crazy. I will say, as I think I mentioned before I started talking about redstone, I think I'm close to my end here on this wave. I can't think of a whole lot more that I really want to do, and I'm ready to kind of go back to Legend of the Tears of the Kingdom and get back on that train now, and just kind of be done with this wave, you'll hear about Minecraft again for sure. The kids will draw me back in, and we'll get sucked in, and we'll do a whole nother, who knows, Metropolis. I don't know. We'll see. But I think I'm about done here.
Underwater.
Yes.
Doing Atlantis.
I'm not done. Never mind. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. It sounds like too much work at the moment. I have to make an airlock and everything.
It's not. It's really easy. I have built an underwater base for Logan before. It's really easy. The initial part is hard, but once you've built the one like shaft to go down and removed all the water from there, it's so easy from there.
Then you got to climb up the shaft to get out, right?
Yeah, but that's where you can. Now you've got the idea of sticky levers and stuff like that. You can make an elevator.
That's true. Yeah. I don't need any more work. Sean, I want to move on. That's my point.
Okay. Well, that's for later.
Yeah, for the third wave of my Minecraft journey.
Yeah.
I really did appreciate that we never hit the nether in this one. The nether was really frustrating me, which is kind of what ended the first wave. It was like I was just done. The nether was difficult, and I kept dying, and we were like we were just kept banging our head against the wall. And so, anyways.
Have you never like wanted to get to the Ender Dragon and like, actually roll credits on Minecraft, or do you not think that's possible?
It's possible for sure, and we might get there at some point. Noah started that process in this wave by basically taking on any enderman he found, because you need ender pearls to make the thing, whatever that is called.
Yeah, you need 12.
Yeah, so he has 6 now. He basically like just dies multiple times taking on enderman, so that he can get the thing. But it's fun, this wave we went so much more deep in different things, like farming. We figured out all kinds of stuff, and we're using the anvil now and to like repair tools instead of continually going back, like recreating the same tool over and over that breaks. And we learned about lava making in furnaces so that you don't have to use all your coal to smelt 100 things. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been a good time. I don't want to take up any more time on Minecraft. We've talked enough about it, but that's my deal. So.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I haven't had a chance to play anything. I finished nights Monday morning. I think I came home and like napped, and then woke up, and I felt horrific when I woke up. I felt really fluey and awful. Kind of like suffered through the day. Made myself a burger bowl for tea, and then kind of went laid on the bed and woke up at 7:30 the next morning. So yeah, I did nearly 14 hours of sleep, something like that. So yeah, that was that. So that took me to Tuesday, and then Tuesday we kind of got ourselves prepped for today, because we had to drive down to Jay's uni to pack her up, clean the flat, and move her out of that accommodation into Lindsay's dad's, because that's like she's going to live there in the interim while she's not with us on holiday next week.
Okay.
And then either the 6th of September, if we can get her in early, or the 19th of September, we move her into the next accommodation she's in.
So she can't just keep the same room?
She could have done. She's moving to a completely different building in the city. So, because she didn't have a way of funding that flat at the time, she couldn't commit. So by the time she got a job and wanted to commit, it was going to cost way too much, because basically she'd have to repay a deposit, repay so many months up front and stuff. So we were like, So Lindsay did a bit of shopping around at different buildings and stuff, and we found a one that's still got a private bathroom, but it's got a shared kitchen like facility. But one of her friends that she's made is going to be in the same building. So,
gotcha. That's
yeah,
that'll be cool. So, but she's still going to the same college next year?
Yeah, still going to the same school.
As such. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Educational setting. So yeah, just a lot of driving today. It's like 100 miles there, 100 miles back, which is a lot of miles, especially in the UK. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and there's a lot of motorway driving or highway driving. So
yeah, which is just multiple lane driving, right? I mean, that's the
apart from your multiple lanes is like, I don't know, what's the average amount of lanes on a highway for you?
Well, where I am, you don't really get past 2. If you're in like Lansing or Detroit, you'll find some 3s. But around us, 2, and to get, I mean, by 2, I mean 2 going one way, just to make sure. I mean, actually, right around me, it's just 1. I mean, well, no, there's a toll road. There's a toll road, which is 2. So I guess that's only like 10 minutes away. So yeah, 2's what you see around us.
In the UK, that would be a dual carriageway.
Okay.
That's what we call a dual carriageway. So a motorway for us is 3 lanes. So you have like the inside lane, which is the slower lane, and then a middle lane, and the lane that's usually occupied by people in BMWs that like to flash lights at you to move out of the way. And it bores the life out of me. Like, especially at the end of the day, like today, because we'll get in the car and Logan's like sits with his headphones on and he's playing Minecraft on his iPad, and Lindsay's there with the car blanket and she kind of just goes to sleep. So it's like, it leaves me with the radio, which isn't too bad as long as I can sing along to something. But after like 40 minutes of driving in a 2-hour journey, I was kind of like,
yeah, those are always scary moments when you get there and you're like, okay, we just gotta make it. We can do this.
Yeah, it just bores. It's not the fact that I'm tired, because I'm not. I'm like wide awake. I'm still wide awake now. It's not that I'm tired. I just get bored. So my mind drifts off, and that's how I make myself go to sleep. Because obviously working shifts, I have to force myself into sleep sometimes. So I just lay there, let my mind drift off about absolutely nothing, and then I wake up. So yeah. Also, didn't help that I had a stomach full of barbecue. So
no, that never's a good. I mean, when I eat, especially like because that barbecue's all sugary. Whenever I do the carb thing, man, usually, like if we're not long distance driving, when we long distance drive, I try not to do that. But usually, if we're just like going to Kalamazoo or something like that, I will drive there, and after I stuff myself, I'm like, "Here, Becca, here's the keys. I don't got it in me. I don't even want to. I don't have this. I don't have this at all. You do it." And so, yeah.
No. But yeah, I mean, the belly full of barbecued meat probably didn't aid the feeling tired.
Definitely.
But yeah.
But it looked like good. How was the brisket?
Very well enjoyed.
Love brisket.
Very nice. Yeah. Hickory's in the UK. It was Hickory Smokehouse, which is a franchise in the UK. That's the second establishment we've been to, because there's one in Leeds near us, and that one has only just opened up. They are fantastic. I haven't yet found a barbecue place that can, in the UK anyway, that can top it for like pure Texan style barbecue. But there was brisket, there was chicken, pork belly, pork rib, beef rib, so short rib. There was a cheese stuffed jalapeno sausage, cornbread, just everything. And the cornbread had a honey drizzle at the bottom.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah. And pit beans with pulled pork. So yeah.
Yeah.
And that was what I had, was called the sharing platter for one. So they do obviously a sharing platter for 2. So it would have been twice as much as what I had, and then they managed to condense it down so you can have it for one person. And I was like, I'm in an hour and what to get. And so Lindsay got the burger, Jay got mac and cheese, Logan did his usual popcorn chicken, and I was like, I can't make my mind up if I want brisket, if I want ribs, if I want this. So I just I'll have it all.
Have it all. Love it. That's really good. But it's interesting. So back to the motorway thing. I don't mind 2-lane highway driving. I don't really mind 3 either. I will confess, I'm always a bit confused what the hell I'm supposed to do with the middle lane. Like it's like I get 2, it's easy. Left fast, right slow. Okay? Sure. When there's 3, it's like right fast, left, or right slow, left fast, middle. What? Indecisive? Halfway in between? I don't know. What am I doing? What am I doing here? It's just kind of like.
You'd be surprised the amount of people in the UK that don't know how to use the middle lane on a motorway. So the inside lane is, you can't really call it a fast and a slow lane. The inside lane is for lorries because they can't do any more than in the UK. I think they're limited to.
You're gonna have to help America. What's a lorry?
A truck,
like a semi truck.
A heavy goods. Yeah, a heavy goods vehicle.
Okay.
HGV.
Okay. All right. Never heard lorry before.
Yeah.
That's new for at least this American. I don't know if any others.
Never heard the word lorry. Okay. So yeah, they usually dominate the inside lane because they can't go any faster than 56. So it's a bit dangerous for them to be in the middle, but they will overtake each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they will pull into the middle lane, but they're not allowed in the outside lane really, unless it's really heavy traffic. But the middle lane is for overtaking. That's all it is. It's for overtaking a truck or a semi or a slower moving vehicle that's in the inside lane. And then the outside lane is for overtaking people overtaking the inside lane.
That's always kind of how I used it. But yeah, okay.
Yeah. Thing is that people like drift into the middle lane to overtake something and then will stay there and just like never come out of that lane. It's like they get lost and stuck. Like, oh no, I'm stuck in the middle lane. And so like they don't pull over to the left. So if you're coming down down the motorway behind them, and what you should do is, if there's a vehicle coming up behind you that's going faster than you, is move to the left. But they don't. They just stay there. So you end up being forced out and things like that. And that's how accidents are caused, apparently. There's always a advertisement and stuff like that. And don't be a middle lane hogger kind of thing. And
yeah, there's.
But anyway,
yeah,
that's that.
Yeah, there's rules against hanging out in the left lane in some states. I don't know about Michigan, but yeah. So there you go.
But no, it was a easy set cruise control to 70 miles an hour because that's the speed limit for our motorways. So it's like 113 kilometers an hour, and just cruised along. So, and it's beautiful in Lindsay's Nissan because if you come up behind a slower moving vehicle, it kind of slows you down to match the speed. So.
Hate it.
I like it though, because if I look down at the speed and I'm like, oh, we're starting to slow down from 70, that vehicle must be doing a bit slower than we are. I'll indicate and go around.
Mm-hmm. So you guys are the same as us. We're 70 for most. When I was out west, it was fun. We had a couple of 80s. We had a couple of 85s, which actually, I'm not gonna lie, 85 freaked me out a bit. Okay, like that was.
Are you miles per hour then?
Yeah, we're miles per hour. Yeah.
I always thought the US was kilometers.
No, we do everything backwards. Come on, you should know this by now. Come on, we're the one. I mean,
so you drive in kilometers, but you speed at miles.
No, we're miles per hour, and we talk miles. Everything's miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just do yards rather than feet an inch.
Yeah, we're yards. Yeah, we don't do meters. Yeah, we don't. We do yards and feet and inch. I mean, what we did is we looked at what the world does, and we're like, okay, we're just gonna do opposite so that we can set our newbie self apart. That's what we did. I swear, that's had to be how we figured this out. So yeah, we were. So that's a 85, 136 kilometers per hour. And like I was kind of white knuckling sometimes at 85 miles an hour. Like I was a little like, this is too fast for me. So yeah, at 85 miles per hour, they make like brake check ditches in out west. There's like just this like gigantic ramp. They're like, check your brakes, and then they'll tell you to check your brakes like multiple times. They're like, if your brakes aren't working, brake check ditch, half a mile. And it's just this gigantic sand ramp that I'm guessing a semi can just, barrel on into, and it'll slow them down if their brakes stop working in the mountains. So, anyways, fun conversations.
Oh. But don't want to be in that position.
No, definitely don't. No,
you definitely scare the crap out.
Yeah, it'd be So, anyways, but yeah, so we're 72 everywhere around here at least is 70. So.
Oh, okay. I always had this thing in my head that you were in kilometers for whatever reason.
No, that's the rest of the world is. So we are not. I do also love the fact that
the rest of Europe is.
Well, so is Canada. I don't know about Mexico.
Oh.
Yeah. The moment you hit Canada, you got to start. They're talking kilometers per hour. So, I haven't driven Mexico.
Kilometers.
Yeah. That. I do love that you call a 2-lane road a dual carriage road. It just makes it sound like there's like 2 horse and buggies like just going down the road together. Like I just love the name.
Well, that's the idea. Is you could get them. You could go 2 abreast side by side.
I know. It's just dual carriage. I just love it. I think it's great. It's very cool.
Well, one and maybe others need to get to their afternoon tea quickly.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. Come on, they have their tea with them, right? Come on, you're just like.
Well, like maybe, yeah. I mean, if you were going to be pulled by horse and carriage,
yeah, exactly.
Oh dear, you look like you've been scolded to death. Oh, it was a rough ride.
But I got some of my tea. Yeah, I can appreciate that. I don't know. Anything else, Sean, that's been going on for you this week?
No, not really. Well, tomorrow is the last day before we go on holiday. So today's Wednesday, which, we like to record on odd days all the time because we're such busy guys.
That's the reason we are not a live show, by the way. You'd never know when we were actually going live. This is why it doesn't happen.
Because we never know.
Yeah,
it's week on week. We message each other and we're like, which day is it again? We're going to record. It gets screwed up around the holidays. But I think as of September, it'll probably go back to the every Thursday, every Friday jam that we were doing.
To be fair, this week was not your fault. It was my fault. I'm
yeah, no, but it landed perfectly for me.
Good.
So
good.
So, but no, we go away. We pack tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be packing and organizing. I'm going to pick Jaia up from the train station because she's stopping over at her granddad's in Leicester for the night before we go away, and then Friday afternoon we set off. So, which next week we're away. We've got quad biking lined up. We're off on a heritage steam railway. We've got walks and stuff like that. Like an indoor water park's lined up, and it's Lindsay's birthday while we're away. So
awesome!
Yeah.
What day's her birthday?
The 28th.
28th. We're not that far apart. I think I knew that. Now that I say that.
Yeah.
Well, that's
you're 15 days apart. Yeah. Oh, is it 15?
It is 15. Yeah. You're spot on. Look at you. Know your stuff.
I do maths.
I mean, I knew you would know the math, and I knew you would know Lindsay's birthday. I just wasn't sure you'd know when mine was. So that was the thing. So.
Well, I messaged. In fact, I did.
You did.
Not only did I message you, but I think I did every social media interaction I could.
I'm never on Facebook, so I don't know about that. But I definitely saw the X one for sure. So got back on that one. So yeah.
What about you? Have you got kids back at school? Yeah. Becca's back at work.
Yeah. Well, Becca was back last week, but yeah, kids are back this week. Yeah. So there's a schedule, which is very nice, very much appreciated. I like my schedule better when I know what's going on. Although I do miss the fun, be able to do whatever you want thing. But anyways, school's been great. They seem to love their teachers, love their class. Everything's good there. I will say first day was half day. I forgot to pack snack for the kids. Okay. Ariel had snack because the teacher was like, we're doing a special snack day. So Noah gets in the van. He's like, and I'm like, how was first day, guys? It was good. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I was like, did you like your teacher? He's like, yeah. He's like, I didn't have a snack, Dad. I was like, oh, sorry. I was like, I didn't realize. He was like, yeah. So I haven't ate since 7:30. And I was like, well, okay. That's 4 hours. So, okay. It's not that's a doable amount of time, bud, but okay. And then we start driving and, Ariel's telling me his day. Noah's just over there silent, stewing. And I was like, and so he's auditioning for the Shrek play from the same people where he did the camp from. He had so much fun. So we didn't know that there was a workshop that day that would help him audition next week. So he said, hey, but there's a workshop. What's a workshop? And I was like, okay, I don't entirely know what it's going to be, but it's going to be about the play. Well, if I don't, how am I supposed to know if I want to do it? Anyways, it was an utter poop. I mean, all the way home. It's a 15-minute drive home. It might have well been 5 hours. Finally, I just stopped talking to him. I just was like, I just can't. So he comes in, he's fussing.
The poor guy was starving.
Yeah, apparently. He comes in, he's starving, he's fussing. He like goes, sits down on the couch, just like, "Bleh." And I was like, I was like, what do you want for lunch? I don't know. There's nothing to have. There's nothing in his house. Oh, yes. Okay. I was like, you need to cut the attitude, buddy, because my patience is running slightly thin. So, long story short, we find him food. Sean, it's like the guy's an angel all of a sudden. He's like, Dad, can we go outside and play? That would be great to play. I'm like, my Lord, child, you are like two different people. Like I don't know if you have anybody that gets that hangry in your household, but holy crud.
Yes.
That child.
Called the wife.
Well, Becca does better than she used to, but yes, he gets it, and she will admit this. This isn't me saying anything. I'd say it if she was here. He gets it from her for sure. But my gosh, I mean, he's like two faces of a coin when it comes to being hangry, man. The moment the kid gets food, it's like all of a sudden his demeanor totally changes. He's like, I love you, Daddy. What would you like to do today? I'd love to hang out with you. I'm like, I don't even know. I don't even.
The question for anybody that listened last week and from me is, did he get his donut?
Oh, right. Weirdest thing, Sean. We get there. I buy the donut. Ariel turns around and finds these fry pies, okay? Basically just like a pie shell folded in half, stuffed with junk, okay? And she's like, I want to try this chocolate fry pie. Now, she had already declared that was her plan because she was like, I don't want these big donuts. And so I was like, okay, will you do that? And he was like, and so I was like, we'll take 2 peanut butter donuts. I was like, what flavor you want? He's like, I actually want a fry pie. And I was like, okay, you like wanted this so bad, but okay. And so he gets a Bavarian cream fry pie, which I was kind of like, there's a lot of cream in a fry pie. Like, I mean, like I can't imagine eating that much cream, but whatever. It's your gig. I'm not going to stop you. So no, he got a Bavarian cream fry pie. Ariel got a chocolate fry pie, which was not good at all. I don't know what kind of pudding they put in that thing, but I don't know. It just did not taste great at all. She didn't finish it. I told her she could go back in and get a ring donut, and she did. So I had the peanut butter donut. It was very good, Sean. I do not need to eat these kind of large, gigantic donuts. Like, it is not a good productivity adulting move for me, being a 43-year-old male. As I like get into the office and I'm like, I'm here, peace out. I'm just going to go into my office and fall asleep for the rest of the morning. I'm only here for 4 hours because I got to pick up the kids on this half day. But I'm just going to go to bed because that's what my blood sugar says needs to happen right now.
I am a man half made of peanut butter.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's that story. And I tell you, I am not kidding when I was like, okay, Nick, make better life decisions. If we go to the donut shop, just get a normal human-sized donut. Don't get those freaking Long John cream-filled things. Because, yeah. Anyways, so that's the story. So, no, the answer is no. He didn't. It was his own fault. He didn't choose to get it.
Yeah. Did he enjoy his Bavarian?
He said at the end,
pie.
Yeah, he said he was like, "Wow, that was a lot of cream." He finished it. And he's like, "It was good cream, but that was a lot." And it is. I mean, it's just basically it's a bowl of cream wrapped in a fried crust with a sugar glaze on it.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, when he picked it, I mean, I like myself a fry pie, but I'll get like a raspberry filled one or something like that, you know. But yeah, when he picked the Bavarian one, I was like, okay, all right, you do it, buddy.
See, we had a really good weekend of nights. Lindsay decided that she was going to be really kind and make muffins on Saturday, and she made bread on Sunday. So we had pistachio and dark chocolate muffins, raspberry, lemon, and white chocolate, and coffee and caramel muffins on Saturday.
Dang. She just needs to start like a dessert truck or something.
Yeah, they all said the same. Like, even my boss was like, how much do we owe you? Do we owe Lindsay for these? And I was like, I had this discussion with her, and she said she doesn't want anything for it because she enjoys making them and the new flavors that she hadn't tried. And I was like, no. I said, everybody chuck a pound or £2 in, whatever you think is. And so like I ended up bringing £17 home for it. And I was like, that's from all the guys at work. And go.
Nice.
So
yeah, man. Ariel, I think I've mentioned Ariel has a friend from the Ukraine, and when we go to her house, I think I've mentioned this on the podcast, or when she comes over, she always brings these like amazing things that her mom has made. I told Becca, I was like, that woman could start like a bakery and just like wipe the floor with every other bakery because it's just so good. She made these little parfaits, and I was like, okay, it's just a parfait with like cream, raspberry. That's great. It'll be wonderful. It's like, it'll be good. But I was like, Becca, I've never in my life had a parfait like this. Like, I don't even know what it is. I don't know what it is about this particular thing, but it's like amazing. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. When you find that kind of thing, man.
Yeah, I agree. And so
put Lola to work.
And everybody always says to me, she's like, how do you get on when she's making all these things at home? So I just don't eat them. Or I try not to eat them. So they only really get made for special occasions, family gatherings, and for me to bring here. So, so that my time has been done with eating various amounts of bread or sourdough discard related objects because she's mastered most of them, so she doesn't need to trial them.
That's true.
But now she's got an entire power station worth of guinea pigs for new flavors. So,
heck yeah, make that lady a muffin cart. She's the muffin lady.
Well, when I walked in on Saturday night, I had these like 2 giant white boxes of muffins, and somebody goes, "Hey, Muffin Man!" So yeah, so Saturday I was known as the Muffin Man, and Sunday night when I came in with the bread, I was known as the Pilbury Dough Boy.
That one's kind of funny, but the Muffin Man's really
me in the
good.
stomach and going,
That's better. She should make them, and you should be like the front man of the operation. You just walk around like, I'm the Muffin Man. Just walk around selling muffins
from Drury Lane.
Yeah, I can totally see it. Pretty soon, I'm gonna see pictures of you and like in the store to be like, get yourself the Muffin Man muffins, and it's gonna be like Sean holding muffins. It'll be like the brand
size of a muffin.
Yeah. I'm all there for it.
So the keto thing stopped Saturday, and I struggled to get back into it because I said to her, I can't eat any of these because I need you to try them because I need your honest opinion. And I was like, I can't. You're gonna have to because they're only gonna say nice things because they're getting free muffins. And I was like, my God. So like, I had which ones did I had? I had half a coffee and caramel and half a pistachio one. But then like there was brownies that she made too, and then I had to try the bread on Sunday. And then it's probably why I didn't feel great on Monday when I got up from work. So yeah, that's kind of, and I've tried to get back into it, but then like today with the barbecue food stuff, probably would have been okay if it wasn't for the cornbread. And
but the barbecue sauce stuff is always covered. That's always like sugar laden stuff. So it's like, even if you wouldn't add the cornbread, there's still a ton of sugar in that barbecue sauce. So
I'm off that until we get back from the holiday because I can also guarantee that there's going to be stuff while we're away that I'm going to be like, so I'm going to try and make good choices, but also probably won't happen.
I'm going to make good choices and eat all the good food.
Yeah. I'm going on a seafood diet. I see the food and I eat it.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, I got so tired of that joke when we were going on the cruise. People was just like, oh my gosh, it was such a, well, you can go on the seafood diet since you're going to be on the cruise, right, Nick? I was like, yeah, I haven't heard that more than 20 times so far. Everybody
High five for the echo joke.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, yeah, that's right. That's funny, I guess. So anyway.
Anyway, on that bombshell, as Jeremy Clarkson would say from Top Gear, I think that draws, unless you've got anything else, draws an end to the everyday life episode. Join us on Wednesday for the dad life topic. And we're going to talk about an interesting topic around paternity leave. And should we as dads be entitled to a more equal share of the paternity leave? And this is nothing to take away from mothers. You do fantastic jobs, but it's modern day, and we like to do our share. And I think businesses should get in on that as well. So, yeah. So join us on Wednesday for that. And I'll try not to eat my own words off feet.
All right. See you later, guys.
Thanks for tuning in to Dad Crossing. We're here to remind you that this podcast is made by dads for dads. It's a place where all of us can come together, share a laugh, and tackle the wild ride that is fatherhood. If you want to keep the conversation going or just need a safe space to chat or ask for help, you are always welcome to reach out. You can find me, Sean, at Sean_Abbott, and you can find my good friend Nick at Nick10Do. And of course, give our social media platforms a good look over, because that is where we share all the updates, all the laughs, and all the things dad life. That is, everything is at Dad Crossing. For anything more, feel free to drop us a message at team@dadcrossing.com. And until next time, stay strong, stay connected, and remember, you're never alone on this journey. We'll see you in the next episode of Dad Crossing.